Yo, 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 yo. Oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yip. Yeah. What's up? What's up, baby? What's up? Everybody. Yeah. Rock your body. Rock your body right. What's up, chat tonight? Yeah. Oh my God, who's back again? Big J with the evening stream. Oh yeah. Am I original? Yeah. Am I live at 9:23? Yeah. Is this the best stream on YouTube every day of the week? Everybody. Yeah. W to the chat. What's up? Welcome to the show. Big J in the house. Rennie Roman, thank you for the $10. Starting me off right. Hit that like button like a savage. Thank you. AJ, jack of all trades, sings, writes, and best play-by-play. Listen, I can do it all, man. I can do it all. It makes sense, you know? The musical talent and the play-by-play goes hand in hand. Make sure you guys get me 20 likes in the first 5 minutes. I'm not effing around on tonight's stream. I'm not effing around. Okay? Last night I went live in the midst of YouTube bugging out. YouTube was glitched yesterday. I don't know what the hell happened. The homepage was down and out, and Big J had to do it a different way. But I still persevered. I pushed through, and I made it fucking happen. And I brought the thunder like no other. So, W chat, what's up, my people? Good to see everybody. Thank you guys for spamming the likes, bro. I took your word on a Levy first stream, and now I'm scared. You should be afraid, my brother. You should be afraid. Body cam off Pfeiffer and Brady says Strickland will make it look easy. I mean, that comes from their bias. That comes from their inherent bias against Fluffy, the absolute savage, Hernandez. Thank you. That comes from their inherent bias. Of course, I watched the Strickland Media Day. Delvia Edwards, Fluffy, plus 119. Good luck, Robotics. Bro, Costa Delija Strickland, grab your nuts and ride, plus 736. My Lock City parlay with your favorite underdog. I respect you, PDX Hoya. You did not get the job? Listen, Kumar, there's other jobs. You'll find something. You'll find something else, dude. Sorry to hear it. We ride with Strickland. I'm going with Hernandez. Loving the earlier night streams, especially the money line. In order to make the night streams, always a rewatch squad. Hey, Banana Man, we're going earlier with Moneyline. We're going earlier with PropAholics. It's a good thing. Am I original? Feel bad for Sam Patterson. You and him made me money. Sorry to see it end. It probably does end, Casual Degenerate. But, what if he takes down MVP? You think Strickland's trying too hard, says the dumbest shit? He just doesn't give a fuck. You know, he says whatever the hell's on his mind. His media day interview was pretty funny. He's Sean Strickland, bro. Absolutely different. Not afraid to push I don't even know what the fuck he's pushing. The Strickland narrative. I'm feeling my bones of Fluffy mauling. First round will be close. Second round will be demolition job for Fluffy. Third or fourth, finish on the Fluffy side. Swerve, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you 100%. We're on the same side of history. I still think Strickland's funny, bro. He's talking his shit. People are going to look back at this weekend and realize Strickland at plus 230 was diabolical. Maybe. Or maybe they're going to say, damn, just right. Would I break my streak to rip a dab with Fluffy? If Fluffy's offering me weed, I'm not going to be able to say no. I'm not going to be able to say no. If Fluffy says, yo, Big J, let's smoke, I'm going to say, well, all right. All right, Fluffy, deal. Yo, Big J, let's have a rip, my dog. Come on. Like, all right, Fluffy Hernandez asked me to smoke weed. I'm going to say no to that. I'll say yes to that. I have to. I have to. Nick Diaz is asking, you want to smoke? All right. Tito Vera. All right. You know? Zach Reese, underdog W. As long as you believe Michelle Pereira doesn't have much left. Are we going to get a legendary Dana rant in response to Eddie? We haven't yet, but I wouldn't put it past it. I presume you will hear Dana comment on it. I'm going to break down each fight, boss. It's duds. Good question, my boy. I will break down any fight you want if you ask me. This is the Q&A. So I'm answering all you guys' questions. We'll talk about whatever comes up. If you want me to break down a specific fight, just tell me in the chat. Yo, AJ, can you break this fight down? Yes. You can get what you want. All you got to do is ask, man. If you got multiple, ask one. Don't ask three at once. Ask one. Wait a minute. Ask another. And I'll give you your answers. I would not do lines with McGregor. Nah. Gable fight tomorrow is streaming on YouTube from what I've heard. YouTube stream, bruh. Yo, W Cam Boomin, thank you for the 199 9-week UFC run. Thanks for everything, King AJ. Hey, W Cam Boomin, you OG savage. What's up, bro? Thank you for 199. Sad I won't read your comment, Duke. But bro, you keep asking me the same shit. The Kava shit. Can we chill with the Kava, bro? I don't hate you. This is fucking redundant shit. Imagine getting offered a joint from Gaethje outside of Macas in Sydney at 1 a.m. You turning it down? No. Nah, bro. Can you go into your reason for the DGen ones? So I'm assuming you're talking about this week's best MMA best. Do you have a specific one that I brought up that you want me to give my reasoning for? Just help me out, bro. Give me a specific one, and then I can tell you why. Dun, 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 dun. Bro, my chest is fucking itching, bro. I put on this shirt that was in Jersey Girl's gym bag. Shit irritated my fucking chest, man. I got pissed. It wasn't her fault. I'm just annoyed. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God. The Kava talk is going to stop for this stream. I'm sorry. 30 minutes, bro. I'm sending you out for 30, bro. You're not banned, but just shut up, please. The Kava talk is annoying the shit out of me. Holy hell. It's definitely Mr. Pibb, bro. Just the same fucking question, bro. Wasting fucking time. Does Dan have a chance? You know, I think Dan Ige is done. Did you hear what Dan Ige said? He's changing his name to Dan 100 Grand Ige this Saturday. I think that's the end of it. Dan 100 Grand? I don't think that's a good thing. 100 Grand Dan? It's fun, but 50K Ige. Now it's 100 Grand Dan? Ah. For 50K, I thought he was meaning like even 50 caliber. There's a rumor that Jones versus Pereira, but the UFC might want to do it at 205. You see Casa's hair is like green and blue and yellow. Looks cool. I'm going to have to look at it. Bro, Melky Casa, Melchizael. I call him Melquizael, bro, but Melchizael. He's the man. I don't know much of Brahimaj and don't really got time to watch tape. Like to know why pick him sub over decision. Is he that much of a threat? Genuine question. So Ramiz Brahimaj is a sound grappler with good chokes. Defensive grappling is good. Offensive grappling is good. Power is good. He's a guy that's been, developing for a long time and seemed to figure it out. Should be the better grappler. If him and Puna fight, he potentially gets to the back, potentially gets a neck. I think it's a pathway to success. Yeah. So that's why I like sub, but it's a D-gen parlay if you throw in the sub line. Costa's a man. If he loses, I'm dead ass crying. Bro, it's Costa time. It's Melchizael Costa time. You can feel it. Nick Diaz saying, you know what I mean, before anything is gold. Nick Diaz is the fucking man. You know what I mean? 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 You know what Dan is a tricky customer. He's got balls for sure. Dan Ige's a gangster. I just feel like it's Melky's time now. Something in the air just feels like it's Melky time. Hey, let's go, Mick Stapler. Yeah, bro. I actually was messaging back and forth a little bit with Fight Society. We're trying to set something up. We're trying to set up a collab. We're going to talk ideas. We're going to talk ideas. I'm trying to figure out how we can make it work. Whether it's like a bit of like an hour-long live podcast or if it's like a pre-recorded thing, doing one on my channel, one on his, maybe a live on mine and then a video on his. I'll see. We're in talks, but you know, Fight Society, he's nice, dude. Gets a lot of thumbs up from the community, which I like to hear. He's been popping off and he's been nothing but cool to me. So yeah, he's a guy I want to collab with. I fuck with him. Yeah, we've been DMing, bro. I gotta get an official time slot for it, but in the coming weeks. So we'll do something, man. I don't know exactly what it's gonna be yet. I think that we'll come up with something cool. You think Full Violence can get all these fighter collabs? You think it's just huge monetary splits for the fighters? Full Violence. What the fuck is Full Violence, bro? Should I know what it is? 58K, Full Violence? I mean, I'm assuming, they know somebody. So they're able to get in some notable names. Something like that. That'd be my guess. Somebody knows somebody. That's cool, man. Good luck to him. I just want to say, I said this last week when I seen Oliveira drop with Full Violence, but I'm pretty sure every fighter they've debuted a line of clothing for lost the fight after. Fuck. I might have to buy some merch though. The Full Violence merch. That's where I know the name from. I'm like, I didn't even know they had a YouTube channel. I didn't know that. Happy for you, age, well deserved. Glad to see you on the rise. Hey, W Mick Stapler. Who am I collabing with, Jay? Fight Society and I will do a chill show together. I don't want to just do like picks. I think it'd be cool to kind of talk the state of the UFC. We'll make something happen. We'll get it figured out. I'll be in discussion with them and we'll see how we can pop that off. Chest pain, Jay? Not chest pain. It's my shit's fucking itchy, bro. That shirt was bothering me. No, I never really watched Morning Combat besides a few clips. Few clips. I used to watch Luke Thomas on MMA Beat a lot. And I'll occasionally click on a Luke Thomas video. He's an OG. You trust in Big J this week? I'm changing my lock to AJ's. Hey, let's go, Stormy. Let's make it happen. Think 14 fights is a lot for a card? I like 14 fights. Come on, Phil. Come on, Phil. Come on, Phil. Just rewatch that classic live reaction. That was the shit, Mike from Melbourne. That was the shit. MMA Beat. That's a great throwback. I used to look forward to every one of their episodes. I really used to look forward to it. I don't know, man. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the MMA Beat comes back in a new form with the modern era crew. You know? I don't know who could be on it. I don't know how we could do it. But could be something. Just recorded myself in the heavy bag of the gym and holy fuck, I'm garbage. Listen, bro, you got to get some striking training. Find yourself a kickboxing gym. Are you going to celebrate in a specific way when you hit 100K? I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to fucking dance for sure. I'm going to be dancing up and down. I'm going to be jumping all around. Just had to get my brakes done for 550 last week. I need a new vehicle at this point. This shit is cursed. I'm sorry, Braden. I hope this shit gets fixed quick and not another issue, bro. Damn. You unlocked a UFC training partner? Who is it, WP Maestro? Who is it? Who's your UFC training partner, bro? MMA Beat 2.0, MMA Guru, Bets MMA, Lucas Tracy, and experts. It'll be Teen Titans Go compared to the Justice League. That'd be fucking crazy. I just don't know if we could get us all together. I don't know. Like it would be something different. I feel like it would. I don't know. I don't know if I see that being the MMA Beat 2.0. Could we steal the title? Can you imagine? Started something. MMA Beat 2.0. I don't know if they have a copyright on that name. It's the MMA Beat 2.0. Bringing a classic show to the modern era of the MMA landscape. I'm the man in the hat. AJ DeVito. Given that one is in the Australia, one in UK, and two in the US, it'd be very tough. It would, Swerve. It would, man. Volk versus Lopez 2 was not close. 50-45 Volk. Not looking backwards at that shit. Who's Volk's fight? Canada's fucked. To hit a chunk of ice off someone's car and it popped my tire. Damn, Braden. Gotta get you to a warmer climate, bro. Maybe you gotta set the family move to Texas, bro. Apply for your US residency. Time to make a big change. Were you surprised when Guru asked you to come on to the collab? Were you honored? Surprised? I wasn't really surprised. I was grateful. I was like, yeah. I was very honored. Yeah, I was like, fuck yeah. Glad. I mean, me and Guru have been chill for years. I definitely felt respected. I was like, that's getting my due. You know, I've been after this forever. And I'm an OG of OGs in this fucking space. You know, still a young guy, but been doing content for years, man. And obviously I've gotten more into the mainstream over the recent years, and I've expanded to more than just picks over the recent years. For a long time, all I really did was the breakdown shows. You know? But slowly but surely, you know, I've ventured into the Q&A world and the news reactions. You know, like the news video I did earlier this week. I've expanded to a new cult and just getting started, bro. That's how I always feel. Just getting started. Hey, what's up, Louis boy? Good to see you, my boy. Does Strickland bend the knee? It's not that he bends the knee. I just think he loses. Not so much about bending the knee. I just think he's going to get that knee forced to bend. But it's not like he's just going to lay down for Fluffy. But yeah, I think that Fluffy Hernandez is going to give him a loss. Over 4.5 in the main event. It's definitely a fight that could go distance. If Fluffy wins, I envision more of a later stage stoppage. I don't think it's easy to get Strickland out of there early. I mean, if Fluffy were to win in the first 2 rounds, I think that would be fucking insane. That would even surprise me if he really does Strickland like that. I would say, holy hell. Holy hell in a handbasket, bro. Strickland was actually taken down by Avis Magomedov and Duplessis. But to be fair, Strickland, you know, at middleweight hasn't really fought too many of the offensive grappling maestros. You think Sean's getting the W? A lot of people do. Strickland gonna make it look easy. Damn. You found your betting niche. You bet unders for basketball. Can usually gauge pretty well. Hit 5 in a row yesterday and 4 today. Hey, congrats, Braden. Basketball savage, man. The king of balling. He didn't lose to DDP. I mean, he definitely lost the second fight. Whether or not you thought he won the first fight, but he got mauled in the second fight. The second fight wasn't even close. I mean, there's no argument. Come on, bro. Sean in that first DDP fight was in it. Fluffy versus Sean going distance. Live too. Yeah, DDP completely separated himself in the second fight. Carly Judice, Yadier Edwards, Alden Correa, Jacoby Smith, Costa, all money line. All probably win. All should win. Odds are all pull it off. I think so. Yeah, the first fight was a fucking fight. The first fight was a close match, but the second fight was a fucking shutout. Complete shutout. I gotta move the screen, bro. It's kind of fucking with my head a little bit. I'm gonna look over here. Yo, Jacoby Smith is hella jack swerve. I'm telling you, bro. Do you guys see the T-Wood comparisons, or you think I'm tripping? Because Finch looked at me like I was crazy when I mentioned Tyron Woodley. I think Harrell and Jacoby Smith is close, but I'm going to pick Smith to pull it off. I'm as happy Sean isn't doing the same. We're going to go to war, you guys, routine. Well, he's got new material, man. You have Harrell in that one. Would be an impressive win. Not an impossibility, but I have to favor the side of the vet, Smith. Fun fact, Strickland has been running his own wrestling class for years. Listen, he's a sound defensive wrestler, but Fluffy is an exceptional grappler. What's up, Pluto Rambo? Hey, hey. His presser had you crying today, bro. He was talking crazy, Strickland style. Nothing better. It was funny shit. Also, chat, we're at 43 likes. Let's get to 50 likes. I want 50 likes by the 30-minute mark. We're getting this stream to really pop off today. Jacoby Smith walks forward, though. Woodley has never been on the front foot in his entire career. Fair. When I talk about the comparisons, I guess I more see the athleticism and the physicality element. Not so much the truest style, but like the X factor, the power and the wrestling. Strickland said the softest guy could beat Amanda Nunes in a fight. That's such a load of shit. I completely disagree with Strickland on that. I think Nunes would fuck up a lot of guys. Nunes is different, bro. Nunes is a different animal. You got no love for Amanda Nunes. Like, yeah, he'll fuck Amanda Nunes up, but people dislike Deshaun, but he's a good fighter and a better defensive wrestler than he gets credit for. If he stuffs a few takedowns, Fluffy's fucked. You think Fluffy's got no shot striking? No way D-Rod and Andreas Gustafsson got scheduled. No way. That doesn't make any sense. D-Rod's ranked right now, no? And Andreas Gustafsson just got destroyed in a minute in a fixed fight. Strickland was looking lean. Even at the media day, Strickland was looking lean. I was like, oh, shit. Strickland's coming in maybe too lean. I've heard of Cage Titans, yeah. You should go. You should go to their first event at the MGM Music Hall. Why not? Listen, Strickland's ready for sure. It's Strickland. He's always game. But I just think Fluffy gets him. It's not so much about Strickland not being ready. It's that I think Fluffy's beyond ready. Sean Brady versus Usman in the Miami card in the works. That's interesting. Yeah. I like that fight. Yeah, Strickland, his cardio does have to be on point. Strickland via Joshua Van style W? I don't think so. Listen, if he goes out and fucks Sean Brady up, he's definitely in the mix. But then Michael Morales is like, hey, but I beat him better. Other than that, they have similar archetypes, bulky, athletic welterweights with solid wrestling hands. Yeah, that's the comparison I'm making. It's not necessarily the, actual game plan of attack, but the physical tools being similar. D-Rod has been somewhere in the middle of America, Central America. I don't know. South America. He's been on maybe like an ayahuasca tour or something. He's been off the grid, dude. He's been off the grid and a half. But coming back to fight Gustafsson is such a winnable fight for him. I don't like that matchup, actually. I don't think Gustafsson deserves a fight like that. His fight against Renat Fakhretdinov was very sus. Buckley Amasov, they should run. That's ballsy, too, of Buckley to take on a guy in Amasov whose ground game is high level. But it's also a chance for Buckley to prove that he's shirt up that hole. And if he knocks Amasov out, who knows? I mean, he's taking a chance, but knocking that Ukrainian savage out's a big deal. Strickland's such a weird guy, like a fighting machine, but blows off stress by talking crazy shit. It's the Sean Strickland way. Last we heard from him was August, bro. He's been literally off the planet. But yeah, Renat got cut from the UFC. No, Renat didn't hit him, bro. It was a rigged fight. How am I going to pick Andreas Gustafsson, though, after fucking the rig job? I don't know. Who do you think Bilal should be fighting next? The thing it's Islam, Gary, Prates, JDM, Morales, Usman. Leaves Bilal out of the mix. You think Brady rematch or maybe Bonfim? Honestly, I have a different opinion. I think hold tight. I think that's a good strategy. I think Bilal should chill for a second. Bilal really should be fighting Usman. That'd be better, but he's not getting that fight. Chill for a second. Buckley ain't elite level. His rise was kind of suspect, other than the Wonder Boy KO. I mean, his striking's good, though. And normally his wrestling is solid, just not against the high-level wrestlers. Malott beats Burns. It's perfect option for revenge for Radke. But I don't think Radke deserves that. I don't think Radke deserves that crack. Oh, you're saying, I know. You're saying Malott versus Bilal. Okay. I mean, if Malott goes out and beats Burns, he's going to be a guy on the fast track to doing something. Thing is, though, if Usman beats a Bilal for 2-fight losing streak, does that warrant a title shot? Peter Morales does, but not Bilal. True. But let me ask you this. Does him beating Sean Brady warrant it? You know, if that fight ended up happening, I'd say no. I think Usman Morales would be the right fight, not Usman versus Sean Brady. So I'm going to take it as a rumor for a reason. But if he beats Michael Morales, yeah. Who do you pick, Usman or Morales? I'll go Morales probably. I think Morales is going to be too powerful, too big, too fast, too primed. I think his hands are going to look good. If Usman can't get him to the ground, bro, we saw that 5th round against Buckley. Morales will shut him off, dude. Morales knocking Usman out, I think, is live. You guys see Ian Machado, Davitov, Gary arrived in Georgia to start training for Islam? I did see that. Islam said you can't learn to wrestle in 2 to 3 months. Hey, well, respect to Gary for trying. Usman's legacy does give him a boost. One more win. But needs one more. Usman did look like a victim on the feet. Usman striking. Yeah, worse striking than current Sean Brady. I think so. I think Morales puts him out in a similar way. I think Morales is a lock. Morales' hands way too fast. Morales too long, too explosive, too big, man, and too primed. If Usman does beat Morales, though, I'll shut the fuck up. But he won't. Morales will fuck Usman up, and then he'll fight for the belt. JDM or Carlos? Fuck. I feel like Jack Della could take him down, man. I feel like Jack Della could get him, but Prates is so fucking violent on the feet. Gritty Jack Della on the cards in a war. I like Gary's willingness to world travel too. I think I go JDM over Prates, which is hard for me to do, but if the title is true, Pereira Jones at 205 will be heat. Listen, it's a rumor. It's not any bit confirmed, but that could be the White House bingo card main event. I do agree. Outstriking Prates if you're shorter than him, hell. I think the way that JDM would win is he'd have to wrestle. I think that's the way of the fighter. You don't necessarily have to be loyal to one gym. You just have to be cool with enough people to, you know, get some rounds in with. Him going and working in Georgia with Marab and that crew over there, and I think it's worthwhile of something. He is the fucking nomad. Poirier KO, Judice KO, Brahimaj sub, Delia KO plus 3,700. Live. Or any of these fights confirmed? All the welterweight fights, they are rumored but not confirmed. How much do you think the sport will evolve in terms of skill? What do you think has to improve the most still? I really feel like the boxing is starting to be more high level than ever with guys like Ilya, even Islam's boxing coming together. I think the hands were like a weak point. Guys were just slugging wild shots, an educated jab. Technical stand-up has improved. And then on top of that, I mean, you have to be able to fucking grapple. What are the chances Spivak's ground game beats Delia? Hey, thank you for $4.99, Nashville, Troy. Dono train running. Low, because Delia's a good grappler too. Delia can fucking wrestle, man. Delia's good. To beat Delia, I think you need knockout power. Like Delia struggles against the guys that crack on the feet, you know? Like I think Delia struggles with somebody like Pavlovich. JDM usually does great against taller guys because once he's on the inside, he's got a big advantage. He doesn't have to worry about getting hit back due to longer reach. True, but Prates is different though because Prates has the knees and elbows. I think Prates gets JDM out in 3. Got more power as long as JDM can't control him and take him down. Prates just needs that one good power strike on JDM, kind of how he did Leon. But bro, I think JDM can roll with shots nicely. He's got a chin on him. I don't know if he's going to spark out. Facts, rest his soul. But I look back on Anthony Johnson fights, who was looked at as a solid boxer with insane power, and his punching technique was pretty lackluster. He was pure knockout power. It's just God-given gift of thud. But I think this modern era, we're seeing some sharper boxing. Sharper hands, better jabs, sharper punches. I mean, bro, do you remember back in the day? The one guy who was throwing jabs was fucking George St. Pierre at welterweight, you know? And that was like a big fucking deal. My God, George St. Pierre with a jab, you know? Back in the day, there wasn't jabs, bro. It was like just wild punches. Overhand shots, left hooks. Everybody's just looking to knock you out with every punch. And at that time, it worked. But the evolution of the game, things have changed. Right, like Liddell, down on the mouthpiece and slug. Fun to watch. But technicality is key. Technicality is key. Prime GSP still beats most welterweights. Well, Prime GSP was way ahead of the modern day curve. He was different. But I think he could definitely lose to some power hitters. Big shot that lands from Michael Morales. The overall game, Islam Makhachev. Ian Gary's kickbox. Bro, Ian Gary's, you know, better than a Carlos Condit who gave GSP trouble, bro. I think that GSP beats Sean Brady. I think GSP Who pulled it off against Bilal. Low output Ige getting styled on by Melky. Hey, W, bro. Hell yeah. Best boxer in the UFC other than Ilya and Max. I would say you have to rate Joshua Van's boxing, Piotr Jan's boxing, Jack Della Maddalena's boxing, Alex Pereira's boxing. These are all very good boxers. Yeah, I think so. I think, yeah, Gary probably is too quick. Dude, Jack Della and Prates is a coin flip fight that we need to see. That's a dope matchup. That is a Miami fight. You went 13-0 last card, $10 full card parlay, paid $1,000. My God. Congratulations. Bonfim top 5. I think Bonfim has more potential than Sean Brady. Less potential than Michael Morales, though. I think Bonfim's top 7. I think Bonfim could end up beating a Bilal, especially like an aged Bilal if he fights him in like a year. You think Prime GSP beats Islam? Oh, I don't know, dude. Islam is a modern era king. The modern era, you have to fight other modern savages. You know, the old era, you know, GSP is of the skill caliber of the modern era. But, bro, George, like, I respect the OGs. I love the OG era. I grew up in it, but I'm a fucking real analyst of this sport, and I recognize the difference. GSP is still an elite fighter, right? GSP, his skill set still transitions well today. But can I say with confidence that he's going out and beating Islam? I can't. George St. Pierre, at the end of the day, the truth of it, he struggled with Carlos Condit a bit. He was in a fucking back and forth fight with Johnny Hendricks, who I thought could have got the decision against him. You know, his big wins are BJ Penn, you know, Jake Shields, who's good, but Jake Shields, you know, is kind of like if you brought Sean Brady from today back to the old era, you know, Dan Hardy, he's a good slugger, but like if you really compare, like, all right, Dan Hardy, I think Dan Hardy runs it with D-Rod. I think Dan Hardy loses to Joaquin Buckley, though. You know? I think Matt Serra loses to probably the whole top 15. I think Josh Koscheck is maybe Colby Covington at best, right? Like a Colby. Bro, AJ, I love all the time as I'm typing out a point, you say it before me. I was actually just typing GSP beats Ian when you said it. I was typing Bonfim beats Bilal when you said it. That's funny as fuck, swear. W. I know. Bonfim is kind of that guy on the rise. Bonfim's good. Bonfim's real good. I'm excited for Bonfim. Right. GSP with modern training medicine. Fair. But I can only compare the evidence presented of what once was. What once was. GSP's a legend. I'm sure he'd find a way. I'm sure of it. Also, chat, we're at 53 likes. Let's get 60 likes by the 45-minute mark, man. I want the likes to go crazy on tonight's stream. I kind of want to have the maddest stream of the week, man. Tell the YouTube algorithm you're enjoying. Let's get this shit pumping, bro. Let's get this shit going nuts. I want the biggest stream of the week tonight. GSP was the most balanced fighter we ever seen at that time. Yeah. And he's still, yeah. I mean, listen, if you got me modern GSP, bring him in. I think he gets a nod on Bilal. I think he's live to get a nod on Prates, but he could get knocked out. I think he beats Sean Brady. I think this current form of Usman he's live to beat. I think he beats Leon Edwards. Michael Morales, I'm worried he gets knocked out. Ian Machado Gary, I'm worried he's chasing a lot. Him and Jack Della, close. Depends if he can hold Jack down. If they're striking, Jack Della's landing a lot. I think it's a competitive fight. I mean, I could see GSP getting the nod on him. I think Islam beats him, though. I think Islam beats him. But he's definitely of the elite today, still. Really fair to criticize GSP's performance against Condit and Hendricks, who was juiced to the gills when he was super burned out at the end before, took a 4-year hiatus. I mean, fair point. He dominated Josh Koscheck, Dan Hardy, Thiago Alves, you know, but these names, bro, these names, come on. I got to keep it sincere. I gotta keep it sincere. I think George is a fucking legend of fighting. I think George St. Pierre is fucking amazing. But his legacy compared to the guys Islam fought, say what you want. Oh, well, it was middleweight. It was, Volkanovski. It was this, it was that. Alexander Volkanovski at 155 was a fucking monster. I think Alexander Volkanovski that fought against Islam at 155 in that fight beats. The only guy that could beat him is Topuria, but like even that, he could potentially run it with Topuria. I think he beats Charlie O. I think he beats Poirier. I think he beats Gaethje. The run of Islam, the names, bro, the fucking names. Look at these names. Jack Della Maddalena, primed, modern champion, just beat Bilal. Not that Moicano's win's not as big, but listen, it wasn't his fault Sarukian pulled out. Dustin Poirier win. And he did it with staff. Finished him too. Volkanovski beat him twice. Volk's a fucking GOAT. He's like number 3 all time. Number 4 at worst. Charles Oliveira. He's one of the best lightweights of all time. There's impressive names there, bro. Even digging back, beating Arman Sarukian when he did early in Arman's run. Absolutely mauling Dan Hooker on the ground. Granted, short notice, but still. I just feel like if Islam's able to defend this welterweight belt, it's hard to deny him as the GOAT. Moicano win for Islam is no worse than Thiago Alves win for GSP. You know what? It's also he finished them. The difference is, and you guys can hate me for it, if you look at the finishes, Islam is finishing fights, dude. His championship reign in his championship fights, undefeated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-0 with 4 finishes in championship fights. Goes distance with Jack Della and dominates, and goes distance with the best version of Volk ever and wins. And to be fair, that fight was also in Australia, Volk's home spot. With St. Pierre, yes, there was more championship fights, true. But you look at the championship pedigree of him, championship fights, right, in the UFC. Finish of Matt Hughes, right? But it's Matt Hughes, old era. Finish of Matt Hughes again. Finish of Matt Serra, there's 3. Doctor stoppage of BJ Penn, right? And then beat Michael Bisping. 5 finishes, but with way more championship fights. I mean, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 championship fights. Islam's the special one. Dan Hooker wasn't short notice for Islam. He stepped in on 4 weeks. Well, relatively short notice. How about not full camp? George St. Pierre is fucking amazing, though. Don't get it twisted. I don't want people to mince my words and say, GSP isn't a fucking GOAT. He is. But I think Islam's different. I think new school is much more advanced and well-rounded than old school fighters. Everyone is all around now. Back in the day, it was all technical. It was all limited technical. Like one area mastery. Good striker, good wrestler, good jiu-jitsu guy. Now everybody's MMA. It's fucking amazing to see the evolution. I have been watching, since what, 2009? Since, Gina Carano's last fight, almost 17 years. In that amount of time, the sport's improved tenfold. McGregor, Poirier at the White House, mark my words. I don't know. Hey, thank you for the 10 Canadian dollars, Swerve. When Islam fights subpar comp, Moicano, Dan Green, he finished them all in round 1. GSP has taken Dan Hardy and Thiago Alves 5 rounds. I love GSP, but Islam is just better, in my opinion. I think it's a completely fair argument, and an argument that I will back you on. Islam's a finisher. I'm excited to see Islam versus Ian Gary. You think old heavyweight fighters would kill this era? Brock Lesnar or Tom Aspinall? I think Tom Aspinall destroys him. Shane Carwin or Tom Aspinall? I think Aspinall knocks him out. Cain Velasquez? Okay, that's an argument. Okay. Cain Jr. Those are high level guys. Roided up over him. Hey, PDX, thank you for $9.99. If you weren't scoring the Islam Volk 1 fight, scoring rounds, just watching it like a fight for fight's sake, who would you say actually won? I mean, you'd be pushed towards saying Volk won because of the end on top. But, we got to score round by round. The Johnny Hendricks fight with GSP comes to mind. Granted, GSP did win the 5th round. Volkov's a sharp striker. I don't think people are forgetting about Volkov. It's just that fight sucked last time out against Jailton. Oh, yeah. Pavlovich stops mirroring around. PDX, thank you for $9.99, bro. Pavlovich wrecks him. TRT Vitor was a fucking killer. My God. TRT Vitor was different. Instead of Ronda and Gina fighting each other, it should be both of them 2v1 versus Nunes. That's fucking great. I think they both lose. I think so. Also, GSP was getting finished by Matt Serra when he was champ. That's equivalent to Islam as champ getting stopped by Michael Chandler. Honestly, fair comparison. But it might even be less than that. It's almost more like if Drew Dober put him out, though. Habib was a decision merchant and is considered one of the GOATs. Don't think that means much. I mean, I think the GOAT status of Habib is not considered by me the GOAT. Islam got knocked out by Adriano Martins. Dober is catching straight. Sorry, Dober, bro. I'm sorry. I think heavyweight used to have more stars. There was way less of a gap between competition, but I think the top guys now are more skilled. It was just more hype on the roid era of heavyweight. That was just the roid era. Fighters juiced to the fucking gills. It did something to our minds. Just seeing these freakish savages on loads of steroids fighting was awesome. Also, chat, we're at 60 likes. Let's get 65 up in here for the 50-minute mark. W, chat. W to the motherfucking chat showing love. Roy Nelson, top 10 today. I say not top 10, but I'll be damned. I think Roy Nelson could win against Mick Parkin, though. I think he's live against Mick Parkin. Shit, he might knock Taliesin Teixeira's bum ass out. Thoughts on Jocelyn Edwards' fight? I think Jocelyn Edwards wins. She should be able to be positionally dominant and take that shit. I say she gets it. I think so. Yo, underrated jiu-jitsu black belt, Roy Nelson. Are there any reasons to believe top guys right now aren't on juice that is ahead of the science? Fair. Certain ones, I guess, maybe. But back then, it was free for all, so it was easier. It was just who gives a fuck? Take all the steroids you want. Nobody gives a shit. Juice to the fucking gills and have a good time. Go beat somebody's ass, please. You think Aspinall should ask for his leave-in papers? What the fuck are UFC doing so wrong? They just want their champion back. They need it. You don't think Mike Tyson ever beat anybody legit? Damn. Think he was a fucking industry plant? Damn. Never beat Holyfield. When's the best bets video? Saeed Nurmagomedov burner. It's already up, dog. I put it up every day at like 4 or 5 o'clock. Every day. Every Wednesday, 4 or 5 o'clock. MMA experts top 15 GOAT list at some point will happen, but it has to be properly read, Properly read and developed. Eventually, I will make that. I want to watch Islam do a fight first. Will be more dangerous for me facing AJ in the pocket or being in Finch's clinch? I think the in the pocket Jay would be terrifying. For Finch, you don't want him on your neck, you know? Your little word with Coria, Pitt Garule seems locked in. I mean, listen, Garule is locked in, but that doesn't mean he's going to beat Coria. Coria is a savage. Exactly, bro. It's going to take some time, Swerve. Best BJJ in the UFC right now? MMA BJJ? Like jiu-jitsu or like MMA grappling, though? Bro, the video's there saying Nurmagomedov burner, bro. Go to my channel. You click on the video tab. This week's best MMA bets, UFC Houston, bro. It's up right now. Got to put it in the UFC Houston playlist. Damn. Put it in there now. It's up right now, my dog. Oliveira. I mean, Charlie O's up there. I guess Charlie O, Pantoja. Hernandez, I feel like, is in the mix. Thayanara Luciano. I think Thayanara gets her. Thayanara is scary as fuck, too. Let's be honest, bro. Thayanara, is she a man? Thayanara is a scary ass Brazilian chick, bro. Definitely Luciano. Too pretty, dog. Yeah, I would say Islam Charles for sure. You're on that school Wi-Fi, bro. What fucking country you in right now, Saeed Nurmagomedov? Where are we in school at? Favorite heavy card, probably. I mean, Armin's grappling's good too. I don't know. I say Charlie O. Might be actually, it might be Tyra, bro. It might actually be Tyra. We just don't know yet. He's not the champ. In Australia, that's annoying. The blockers, bro. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Bro, do they teach you about American history in Australia? Like, is there like an American history class? Dog, Tyra's jiu-jitsu is crazy. I know he has to do more, but I'm saying it might be. We just don't know yet. I added that fucking caveat. Don't act like I didn't. I added he's got to do more. Armin scrambles are crazy. Armin's a fucking freak. Bro, they didn't teach us American history and American history? No, they didn't. Tyra's grappling is disgusting. I think it's on the way to potentially being the best. Think Van will beat up Tyra? Scary. I hope they book the fight soon. I'm waiting on a fucking announcement, please. What the hell? I'm sitting here waiting on the sidelines, wondering why they're taking so damn long. So damn long. Yeah. It's pissing me off. I'm waiting for the fights to happen. Why don't we have a main and co-main event for UFC 327? Is Tom faking it? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think he's faking it. Maybe over-exaggerating. Oh, shit. Who's most likely to fight in the UFC again? Nate Diaz, Mokaev, or Ngannou? I don't know. I feel like Nate Diaz. Hooper's the dark horse in 3 to 5 years? No. 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 Dude, he can't magically get fucking punch resistance, bro. Nah. His striking is just destined to suck. Yeah, and we don't have a co-main event for 326. I don't have a co-main event for UFC 326. Who we gonna get in the mix? Just book a fucking fight, please, and stop focusing on Zuffa boxing, Dana. What the fuck are you doing, bro? I'm telling you, Zuffa boxing is taking up so much of his fucking time, bro. And then the White House, like, what the fuck? Van winning the title could have been the worst thing for him. Could have been invaluable experience you could have gained against a prime Pantoja. In the way that it ended, true. Maybe the rematch will happen. I'm eating that soul food. I am. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being McGregor Aldo World Tour, how checked out is Dana? 3. If Pereira's the main event, Holloway becomes co-main, you ain't gonna hear me complaining. I'd be freaked the fuck out though. ESPN kept the UFC on their shit about having cards annoyed in advance, and they are a sports casting company. That's how sports are run, as opposed to Paramount, where it's more artistic content. True. True. So we just got shit waiting in the wings. Horiguchi is unbelievable. Horiguchi's the special one, man. Horiguchi's a fucking wonder to watch. My God. Right? MMA 24/7, motherfuckers. Hey, YouTube, boost my algorithm 10% in chat. Run the likes up. Run the likes up to 70, bruh. We're about to hit the 1 hour mark, so let's do it. The Paramount promos are sick. I'm just happy we got fights this weekend. What time is the weigh-in? That's what I need to know. Hold on. Hold on now. What time is the weigh-ins? All right. What the fuck? Are they not doing ceremonial weigh-ins this week? Oh, shit. The prelims start at 4 o'clock? What the fuck? Damn, early. I love that, though. Please. Going to UFC.com. Charles Johnson. Yeah, he's fighting against Bruno Silva. Bruh, they're doing the ceremonial weigh-ins at 6? What the fuck? Why are they doing them at 6, bro? Why not do them at like fucking 2? Why do we need to do them at 6? What the fuck's the point? The fuck? Friday at 6. All right, well, weigh-in show probably around 8:30. All right. So that's it. I guess that's it. Bro, that's crazy. UFC's unfiltered channel has 1.64K subscribers. Jesus, that's terrible. Sorry, UFC. What the fuck is that? Right? What the fuck? Does Rosas get busted or does he rise to expectation? What expectation? Be okay. Probably win this next fight. Yes, the pod with Sarah. The fact Strickland was calling for this fight should tell you he knows he's going to win. Okay. People have been wrong before calling for fights. So people in Houston can get off work and attend. I guess that's true. You're right, PDX. I forget about the time difference. You're right. You're right. You're right, PDX. Thank you for bringing me down to earth and make me think reasonably. Fucking reasonable, Jay. I'm a reasonable guy. Jarzinho called out Ngannou. I get knocked the fuck out again. He should stick with dirty boxing, bro. There's one fighter outside of the UFC I care to watch Ngannou do an MMA fight with. One guy, Vadim Nemkov. He's the only guy I give a shit about. Outside of that, bro, Box Wilder. Box Wilder, please. Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder. It's showtime. I feel like I got that voice down pretty good. Jimmy Lennon Jr. Jones going to be the crap out of Shama. Sorry. Nah. I think it's a dog fight. Yo, you know what's crazy though? The fact that MVP promotions, they're probably gonna have a strike force feel. That's what I'm thinking. Get Jim fucking Lampley on it. Ronda Rousey. Where's Prime Tony ranked in today's 155 division? I think he's still ranked in the top 10. I think Topuria dust him. Armin outworks him. But he's a dogfight with Armin, to be fair. Him and fucking Max would be crazy. Him and Gaethje would still be nuts. Tony don't beat Topuria, chill. Nah. He might beat Patty the Batty, though. I think he could beat Gamrot, Dan Hooker. We didn't appreciate Tony Ferguson enough, chat. You know we didn't, right? You know. Chat, you know we didn't, right? You know we didn't appreciate T Ferg enough. Everybody in chat knows. We didn't, bro. Telling you we didn't. None of us did. We didn't. I didn't. It was gone so fast, bro. Like, it's insane to me. It just like it was over like so quick. You know, I remember him fucking on the rise, beating Edson, beating RDA, beating Kevin Lee, beating Pettis, beating Cerrone. And it's like, oh my God, he's in his fucking prime. He's the man. He's fighting Habib. Doesn't have. All right, well, he's fighting Gaethje. Gaethje might beat him. It's a fight. I thought Gaethje was live to pull it off, but, you know, I was like betting down everything. I think I picked Gaethje in that fight, actually. Crazy. And then, all right, well, Charlie O, then he gets a Benio Dario. What the fuck? Like, we never knew it was just going to fall off. Like, the downfall of T Ferg does need to be studied. It was different. It was like beating elite guys, good, on fire. Loses a fight to an elite guy, lose a fight to another elite guy, lose a fight to a pretty good guy, lose another fight. Like, just a fucking nosedive, dude. You're right. The Gaethje ass kicking could do it to him. But to be fair, Gaethje kicked his ass when he was 36, bro. You know, Patty's still young enough where I think he can bounce back. What's Patty, bro? 31? He'll be all right. Tony Ferguson cut weight twice for a fight because he's retarded and destroyed by Gaethje. That was honestly a terrible move looking back. Fortunate, bro. It's just he don't fight the same. It's over. Justin finished him. You're right. Finished him. Not even talking about the result of the fight. I'm talking he finished him career-wise. He ended him. He ended Tony Ferguson. Justin Gaethje ended T Ferg. And now, you know, he's winning boxing fights and misfits. That's cool. That's nice. But, you know. Boxing. Doesn't really fucking matter, does it? It really doesn't. Maybe Tony Ferguson does a fight, though. Tony Ferguson at 170 versus Tyron Woodley, bro. No, Tony Ferguson at 185 versus Anderson Silva. He fights on the Jake Paul card. One more dance. One more dance. One more dance. Bro, bring him back for one more. I think he's live to get on that MVP card. Fedor and Prime Kane versus Prime Stipe, Tom and Francis. Yeah, I think Francis probably live to put them all away. Kane and Tom intrigues me a lot. Romania in September? Where'd you hear about that? It's not official. It's not listed on Tapology. If it's happening, it's not official. You're right. Gaethje did end Chandler's career too. Gaethje just ends people's fucking careers, bro. Mean guy. I mean, you look. You're right. Justin Gaethje. I mean, to be fair though, Poirier bounced back. Chandler didn't. Fiziev kind of bounced back. But to be fair, he's 1-4 in his last 5. 2 of those L's to Gaethje, and Roofy just chinned the fuck out of him. But Roofy's a monster, dog. Bro, Chiesa's doing that final dance fight milk. Nah, he would never have beat Prime Tony. Fuck no, bro. He would have got destroyed. Chiesa, he's doing one more. I forget who he's fighting, but he's doing one more. Yeah, no Forrest Griffin comeback, please. One fighter to come back. Say, I wouldn't even go Fedor. I'll go Cain Velasquez. Because we didn't get enough out of Cain. We didn't get enough. The injuries, man. The injuries, they ruined them. That's true. A long ass kicking from Gaethje retires you. Who's Chiesa fighting for a send-off fight? I don't remember. I'm not even looking it up. Prime Cain, no injuries, bro. C-level Cain is goated. That loss to Verdum was a sell, bro. He's so much better than Verdum. So much better. Any fighter drama from the guys this weekend? I mean, only Sean Strickland on the mic. Oh, hopefully Shavkat can bounce back, but years out of the game by the time he gets back. You're right, bro. Gaethje retired Habib, bro. He may have lost to him, but he did retire him. I hope Shavkat comes back next year. Hope so. I really do. I feel bad for him. Fluffy got pissed at Sean because of the ice thing. The ice poster joke. Dude, feed me Prime Connor versus Topuria at 155. That'd be sick. Ah, Carlson Harris. Yeah, that's a winnable fight. Carlson Harris washed. What's the word on GSP? Retired. No word. He's not coming back, bro. No chance. 0. Reason I didn't have Jacoby Smith then is exactly Harrell's undefeated, bro. I'm not putting him in there with that undefeated Savage. Fuck no, that's worrisome, man. That shit could go awry. Nah, not worth the risk for me. It doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. I say no. Listen, Harold with brain surgery is a badass, though. To come back from that shit, that's pretty savage, if you ask me. That's some animalistic savagery, bro. A lot of respect on that. The bike crash definitely changed Strickland a little, but he still went on to become a champ. I didn't know Trend twins live in the Tampa area. That's crazy. Name a 170-pound fighter in the UFC history you could beat. None. Has your boy ever fought someone as big as Phil Rowe? Dude, he fought on Contender was pretty tall, but he wasn't a UFC vet. Yo, chat, we're at 76 likes. The like button's moving nice. I need 80. 100 likes by the hour and a half mark is the stream goal. Run the likes up for the Big J. Run the likes up. Oh, I guess CM Punk. I don't consider him. When I think of ex-fighters, I don't consider him. AJ the third, Trent, brother. The Trent triplets is crazy, bro. That's crazy as fuck. Big J, what's up, Elvato Fishing, bro? What you reeling in, dog? What you reeling in, bro? Yeah, you're right. I can take CM Punk. But I wouldn't even care to. It means nothing to me. Mike Jackson, that'd be interesting. Close range uppercuts are the key. You're right. I got some sneaky uppercuts. I could beat Jesse Strader. Trust. Hey, thank you. I'd take Bo Nickel in a boxing match. Me and Bo show in the ring. 6 rounds. Let's get down. No, I wouldn't join the UFC broadcasting team and give up YouTube. Fuck no. I would be willing to be a part of the UFC broadcasting team if they didn't give me a hard time about my passion. But no, I'm not going to give up what I love to do for that. Swole J, a physical specimen for his weight class. W, bro. I'm getting shredded J up in here on the way to the 6-pack. On the way to the 6-pack. You're really in cold hard cash tow truck operating. Listen, respect to the on-call tow truck. You doing any repossessions? Boxers versus MMA fighters? It's funny to me. I mean, bro, what's really the contest? MMA fighters and MMA, boxers and boxers. Obviously, you know, you got to favor the guy with MMA skills on the street too. Not saying a boxer couldn't land. They can punch hard. They can punch hard. Depends. That is, you know, do they sneak them, you know? I think Volter Walker handles business against fucking Tybura, bro. Stop. Dude, he's not going to lose to Martian Tybura. 0% chance, bro. 0. It's impossible, bro. He's not losing to Martian. Fuck no. Not wash Tybura. Can you imagine Tybura TKOs him? Kickboxing? Ah, fuck the kick. I don't give a shit to see. I don't need to see no middle ground, bro. Just fucking focus on MMA. Focus on box. Who gives a rat's ass? The MMA versus boxing debate. I thought that shit was ended a decade ago. What the fuck? We're still having it? Boxing's cool. MMA's cooler, but boxing's cool. Boxing's dope, but MMA's doper. That's it. Simple. Simple, bro. Easy as that. Tybura is catching strays. Check PDX every fucking stream. Walker probably does retire Tybura. You're right. Chat. What do we have for likes right now? 77? All right, pump the likes up to 85. What are we doing, bro? I want 100 by the hour and a half mark. I'm not playing around either. So spam the likes. We got plenty of people to hit the like button. Show some love to the Big J stream. I'll shadow box at 100. Fuck yeah, OG Hearn. We are going crazy this week. Hell yes. I feel so back on business right now. Bro, Guru, he's made it, bro. He posts one video and he's getting the check that many is getting in a month's time. You understand what I'm saying? You dono at 100 likes. Hey, WPDX for offering the dono at 100 likes. I appreciate that. I appreciate it, PDX. Thank you, bro. Can you gift memberships or just dono? I know you have to figure that shit on the iPad still. But WPDX, bro. Listen, Big J on the shadow box sounds fun tonight. 100 like J on the evening stream sounds about right tonight. The America trip gave him an existential crisis. I'm sure he'll be back to streaming Saturday. Hey, bro, just letting you know, you make my night seeing you live stream. I love being a part of the community in this channel. Many blessings, always, famski. Hey, Peter W3680. I appreciate you, my boy. I hope you enjoy the vibes, man. I'm glad you do. Thank you very much, my friend. Peter, I really appreciate you, my dog. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for showing love. The love is free, right? The like, listen, the like just means, yo, I'm supporting the boy. Surprised he never linked with you while in the big USA. Bro, he was there for a short time. Maybe if he's there longer, me and Guru can do a lifting collab. Savage, yeah, you keep me company during the Uber Eats grind. Big baller. Get that Uber Eats grind on. Fuck yeah. Shout out to all of the animals that are watching while working right now. Whether you're doing Uber Eats, driving tow trucks, shit, driving a taxi, working security. I don't know what you're doing. You got me in your ear and you're at work. Big W to all you hardworking American savages or worldwide savages because this show's international. W to all you guys, man. Number love. Thank you guys for the continued support. You guys make this shit possible, bro. You guys, without you guys, MMA experts don't exist. That's why it's experts, because it's the community. It's not just me. It's about us. Do they sign the Progandi kid from PFL? Is he out of it? Is he out of the contract? Keeping my jab to this bedtime comment section. It's funny. Finney watching the motherfucking stream from Mickey D's eating good, bro. Eating good. Thank you guys for the W. I appreciate it. Yo, PropAholics tomorrow evening is going to go crazy. PropAholics tomorrow evening, and then members only stream tomorrow evening too. So it's a big Thursday. Lots of work going into the hustle. Weigh-in show Friday. Hey, maybe Dana White will surprise us with a fucking news announcement tomorrow, and I'll even get a video out to you guys. But to be sincere, don't hold your breath on it, because I don't think so. Maybe next week. Yo, did you guys see Tiki elbow the fuck out of Dean the Great? That shit was crazy. That shit was actually insane. I mean, he definitely deserved it. I don't get it, PDX. I guess it's only on fucking PC. He was talking crazy to Larry Wheels' wife, got slapped, him and Larry, and then the day after he gets elbowed. I don't even understand, bro. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Dean chased him and landed body shots. I saw it. But Dean was talking crazy. Like, oh, you don't know me? Oh, now you know me. You're just trying to front for the girls. It's like, what? He reminds you of the Raja situation. I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same at all, bro. They just associated with Rampage. You think it was staged? It's a hard elbow to be staged, man. Nah, I don't think Raja's in jail. I'm hearing that Raja is going to make a streaming comeback with Rampage. Rampage really found his flow with streaming, though. He's actually doing a great job. I see him popping up and streaming all the time. We do need some new emotes. You're right. When does Rampage go live on Kick, bro? Let's check this shit out. Rampage. It was live 3 hours ago. He's offline. Damn, bro. 8-hour streams. Wow. Hit the like button, chat. The Larry Wheel slap was more satisfying. You didn't see. Of course, I saw it, Herb. That shit was fucking incredible. Thank you for $4.99. Bro, he deserved it, man. I will say, though, you know, I feel like Larry's girl sometimes be like playing into the jokes of other dudes, fucking with Larry's head a little bit. But my God, he slapped the fuck out of him. My God. Bring back Tiki to the UFC. Listen, Tiki, he got his, you know, one big elbow in to get back in the mainstream. Jacoby Smith's opponent's a sharp prospect, undefeated. Dean does have a chin. Yeah, listen. Larry Wheels in the UFC? Nah. They definitely know how to act for the camera to get engagement, for sure. Yeah, Robbie knocked him out. Usman been posting. Seems like he's getting ready for something. I think Michael Morales and him in Miami is perfect. They should definitely run that. Have it like a welterweight showcase card. That sounds good to me. Larry Wheels is built like a fucking fridge. Accurate. Freaky big. Just 300 pounds of fucking muscle, man. Larry's a fucking freak of freaks. Nah, he's not gonna sue. He's on stream, bro. He's on stream. It's part of the risk of streaming, man. Might get slapped. Then you got the Collabs streams popping off. You see that stream on Valentine's Day he did? He like took some guy's girl. I'm like, bro, he ain't take your girl. Your girl was already for the streets, homie. The girl isn't taken from you. She just wasn't yours. Get the fuck out and leave. Cry about it later, bro. Behind closed doors if you want. Just walk the fuck off. Strickland decision. I'm on the other side. I'm on the other side. You don't watch Rampage unless you found out something interesting like the Dean DeGreat thing? Makes sense. Dude, Clive on some crazy drugs from what I heard. Not surprised. I was freaked out by him only benching 135 for a few reps. I mean, it's definitely fake. Like, he's just doing that to fuck around. But he's popping off, man. Vitali's a free man now. That's crazy too, right? Yeah, holy shit. 11 months in fucking jail in the Philippines. Listen, plus 230 is a sick line for Strickland. I get the mentality. I just genuinely think Fluffy has him. Clavage on his cringe shit. That's just what he does, dog. Shannon the Cannon Rich. What was his record? 58 wins with 90 losses. Ain't that something? Never been to the decision. My God. How many boxing matches? 0-1 as a pro boxer, 1-1 as a bare knuckle boxer, 0-2 as a kickboxer. You know, he's still trying, though. The Nina Garcia reenactment was funny. How exactly can Hernandez defeat Tarzan Strickland? With pressure. How confident are you in Brian Marsh sub? I feel pretty good about it. I think he could potentially get the neck of Puna. It was a check hook, not an elbow. Or it looked like an elbow in slow mo to me. It looked like some OG MMA shit. Tiki still got some rhythm, man. Tiki throwback. Yeah, I don't know what Dean's mentality is. I guess, what is his record, bro? He's got a few boxing matches, right? He was big in Tampa, bro. Yeah, he's from Tampa. He hasn't fought since December. He lost to Armando Vargas by decision. He had never lost prior to that. He's 25. Damn, fighting at 132. He's a little small to be going around trying people, man. That's crazy, bro. He's a wild motherfucker, man. I think he deserved it, bro. He deserved that elbow. Deserved to get elbow. I mean, he was being a dick. It didn't make any fucking sense. He doesn't make much sense. Chat, also, we're at 94 likes. Let's get, yo, I want 100 likes, bro. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Yeah, he was Rampage's fight manager. Dude, he's Waldo's manager, bro. Still now. We're 6 likes away from the stream goal, bro. Hit that damn like button. Hit that like button, bro. Or Tiki Ghost and gonna elbow your ass out of nowhere. So if you want to avoid that Tiki elbow to the chin, hit the likes for me. Smash that shit. Smash the likes for the Big J. I don't know about Tiki sparring Waldo now, but I mean, he used to fight in the UFC back in the day. Throwback. Yeah, of course I saw Strickland's crazy ass interview today. That was about as Deshaun Strickland as you can fucking get. Holy shit. The king of the fucking edge, man. People take that shit really personal. Like, I see people just pissed on Twitter. Bro, that's Sean Strickland, man. He don't give a fuck. He doesn't care. I think Amavov would beat him now. If they fought again, Amavov has his number, bro. No way he beats current Amavov. Nah. No way. I don't see it. That was short notice, too. Nah. Not happening. Thank you guys for 100 likes, man. Look at you savages smashing the like button. Is Reese worth a bet? He might be. But it's if you believe Pereira doesn't have much left. It's not so much of how good you think Reese is. It's like, do you think Pereira is on the way out? Hey, W of R. Listen, the 100 is money, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. Keep running the likes up more, man. And if you're watching for a first time, subscribe to the damn channel, bro. The daily content's off the fucking chain. Got PropAholics tomorrow night. This week's best MMA bets up now. Lots of streams coming. Full card fight companion Saturday. Big J doing it the right way with a savage stream in the evening hours. Savage stream. Savage J on stream. Savage J. I got a shadow box, bro. I got a shadow box. I'm not farting. I swear, bro. It's the chair. I swear, bro. I swear. I swear. I swear, chat. I swear. Oi. Ah, obrigado, chama. Oh, elevation, bro. Elevation. I feel like I'm flying. Actually, I feel like I got a fucking puke right now, bro. I had a protein shake before the stream. Shit's fucking messing with my stomach, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. Whoa. I tell you, bro. I drink protein shakes, but I hate them. I think they taste disgusting. No, I don't know about... Tiki was just trying to stay safe. Because he didn't know. Crazy guy like Dean the Great just fucking comes out of nowhere and catches you with a bomb. Into the Valley of Success. AJ gets 100 likes. De Hoya gets Costa de Lija Strickland plus 736. PDX, that dono is hella generous. My God. Thank you for the $100. Thank you for the $100. You're a certified gangster for that. My word. Holy shit. WPDX into the Valley of Success, bro. I appreciate you loads. Thank you for blessing the channel with a heavy financial gift. That's a savage dono. I appreciate that. More than you know, bro. More than you know. Absolute massive W right back. Thank you, bro. Holy shit. AJ gasses out. You bums of a things are going to be unconscious after that monsoon. Exactly, bro. All in explosion. Game, set, match. Terrence McKinney style. If you ain't got that Chris Duncan durability, it's game over. I learned everything I know from Terrence McKinney, bro. All of his fights. Explode and that's it. I did the blender, bro. It just tastes disgusting. I just hate it. Thought it was really gross. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it, but I need the protein, so whatever. Whatevs, you know? You guys see I cleaned up my beard a little bit on the side? I lined it up. I feel like I was looking like a freak, bro. I use almond milk, bro. Zesty. Almond milk. Yeah, I use almond milk, bro. I use almond milk, bro. I'm about to go get a fucking pedicure, dog. I use almond milk. Almond milk type shit. I don't give a fuck. AJ, if you're a 10 out of 10 MMA fan, what would you say Jersey Girl is? I feel like she's definitely approaching like that 7.5 out of 10. I mean, she's definitely watching. You know, the only thing now that can stop her from a 10 is time in the game. But she watches every card. She wasn't into it before, but now she can't look away from the goddamn screen. So she's on the cusp, definitely. She watches prelims too. She likes to hear about the card before I do videos. She's like, oh, tell me about it. Let's talk about the picks. Yeah, she watches Apex, everything. The only reason she wouldn't watch would be if she had like some work to do or something, but she'd be tuning in. She's right there. She says she's always on. She listens to the stream. She's obsessed with the MMA game. She got over the Patty Pimblett loss quick. Ice milk, a banana, some peanut butter, protein powder wouldn't taste the best. It tastes. This fucks with my stomach after. I always feel nauseous, dude. She is an expert's lurker, bro. How many lurkers are in chat? So many. So many. Listen, big W to the people fucking watching, man. I appreciate you guys supporting me. I appreciate you guys tuning in to the evening hour stream. I got a beautiful video, not even just a good video, a beautiful video out earlier today. If you watch this week's Best for May Bets, I hope you notice some of the subtleties, the little edits that I put in there to try and up the experience of the viewer. So, hopefully it doesn't go unnoticed. If you haven't seen it yet, that video you see linked up in the live chat, that is it. I'll also pin it in the comments after the stream ends. So definitely give it a watch. Give it a fucking gander. You know what I'm saying? Give it a listen. All right. I appreciate every single savage who supports the boy. Smash the likes on your way out. If it's your first time here, what are you doing? Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. I'm live every day. PropAholics tomorrow. Members only stream tomorrow. Weigh-in show on Friday. Weigh-in live stream on Friday. So a fuckload of content on the cusp. And of course, I'll be live for the full card Saturday. So keep it locked in with the Experts channel. Hit that damn subscribe button. How many subscribers we at? I want to see if we hit some major number. 57,503. We hit it. 57.5, baby. We're on the cusp of 58K. And real soon, we'll be at 60,000. So mad love to everybody. Thank you, savages, for watching. AJ, are we getting what happens to Fluffy vid on Monday? Are you saying if he loses, am I going to bitch about it? I don't know. We'll see what happens, bro. We'll see the fight. We'll see how I feel. Sincere recaps, not king of copes, Jay. I've been bringing the sincerity. Love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. And hit the likes, all right? Peace out, you certified savages. Enjoy your nights. Go watch my new video, bro. Bye.